They went over top of it.
Welcome to Rensselaer Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the FIU Panthers and the Connecticut Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the FIU head coach pregame. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. FIU will kick it off to get things underway.
It's windy in Connecticut. Let's go. And it's nighttime. Come on, y'all.
He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Huskies offense will go to work first. And here comes the sophomore running back. What a game he had last time out. Found Pater 3 times, just under 100 yards in their win.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football. And I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Russell. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. UConn quick to the line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Pulls it on the option.
Where you thought you was going, man?
Loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He makes a catch. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This UConn offense really has it going.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Reeder. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Throwing Russell. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the FIU Panthers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Dropping back, it's Sperry. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Carter.
Down.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the deep.
Touchdown, Panthers. Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lang. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Russell. Pressure coming. And they got him.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. I'm trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Throwing Russell. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Caught behind the line. It's Lang. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Works the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Reeder. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Russell. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To throw, it's Sperry. Under fire. Buried before he could blink.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he ends up taking a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
That's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead gives up the big safety.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He's going to take a shot. And that will fall incomplete as we have played 1 quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. We reached the break. It's FIU with the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Let's see what these coaching adjustments are about. Definitely on this one, or definitely too.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Throwing Russell.
Whoa.
He's got an open man. nothing but green grass down the middle. He'll be...
Was that my man? Hold on, dog.
At the 3-yard line.
Was that my man? I thought it was my man. I'm tripping. Yep.
Explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Running the red zone. It's Reeder. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, UConn. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Bad right there.
The give on the inside. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Russell. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Throws to the wideout. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling.
All right, fellas.
Defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Might have a chance. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting.
He's loose on the left. And he scores! Touchdown, Panthers! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point was good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Huskies sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throwing Russell. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Russell on play action. Complete. Turns it on in midfield. They drop him at the 47-yard. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff to the single running back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Got a little grass. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Buys a little time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Sets up the screen. Looking for room at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right half. Between the uprights, it's good. That slices the lead to 2. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. UConn has it teed up to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Hey guys, the FIU head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays. Aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want them. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
And here's a good lesson for a lot of young receivers out there watching this game. You got to create separation against man-to-man coverage. You got to run away from the defender and come back to the football. That's what that receiver did on that play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
When you see those guys get off the football so fast, most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing. Ford International comes out to start this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments. Give to the running back. Got a little space. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Carter. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He leaves it with his back. Finding some room. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being fit.
There he goes. Touchdown, Panthers. And that one will give them the lead. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UConn going back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reeder. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's got it again. They make the tackle, but UConn has enough for the 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Russell fires to the right. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, coming out into the 2nd half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the 3rd quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
To the air, it's Russell. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the left. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Touchdown, UConn! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And it's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across for 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Lee. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pucks it out of the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Panthers are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job.
Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, FIU. And the upset still brewing as they answer with a score of their own. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Connecticut sideline, this...
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
To the air on 1st down.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Husky. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. The inside handoff. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the...
Y'all hurting everybody. Y'all hurting everybody. I don't like that shit. This shit don't...
Welcome to Rensselaer Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the FIU Panthers and the Connecticut Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. He is so thrilled that the team has responded. After losing their first game of the season, they put their head down and got back to work. Now on a 3-game win streak, they are rolling. But he knows they've got to still take it one play at a time, one game at a time to keep it going today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Huskies offense will have first crack at this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. What a game he had last time out. Found Pater 3 times just under 100 yards in their win.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing Russell. Under fire. A strike downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
He's got him. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Got a man, it's Porter. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. This UConn offense really has it going. Running inside, it's Reeder. Fights off a defender. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida International. This D gave them exactly what they needed. Not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll bring it out. It's Lang. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The UConn offense goes back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Grab behind the line. It's Lang. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Russell throwing right. A spectacular one-hand grab. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. That's reeled in. It's Lang. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. Gain of 8 yards on the play is too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's McDonald. On target. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Reeder. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Going for it all. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies. The extra point here would tie the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Now the Panthers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Berry. Makes a catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it. You practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in.
Touchdown, Panthers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They'll try to add another to their lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing Russell. Pocket breaking down. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They hit him with a big one on first down.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The short hands, it's Lang.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Pulls it in. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's McDonald. Got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense trying to take it back. All kinds of room to the right. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. onto the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Right back to the well. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. To the air, it's Berry. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration. From the gun, the ground game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. FIU pushing tempo. Right back to the well. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Oh. Woo!
Ready to try the point after. And the
Yeah,
extra point
respect
pushes
fair
the lead
game,
to
buddy.
14.
Fair
A
game.
very efficient 5-play
Fair
scoring
game.
drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation
Let me
point,
try.
running it in from the 19.
I can control everybody. You literally have the AI to control everything in you. I can't even control my quarterback.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air, it's McDonald. He'll get rid of it. With the catch, it's Porter. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the catch. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. UConn will have to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. FIU will line up the punt.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Berry. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Going to try to get it himself. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with a look at Western Kentucky, taking on the number 8 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Hilltoppers, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And I guess the way to say it is the team gets off the schneid. They're 1-5 after picking up their first W. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
So everybody trying to
Now
get
back to your game in East Hartford. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday.
We are the
The
underdogs
offensive unit
everywhere
that
we go.
subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rensselaer Field.
UConn has it teed up to start this 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Move.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. These injuries could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on those?
Hey, guys, the FIU head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the 1st half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Might as well stick with him. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a 1st down for FIU.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Looking to pass. It's Berry. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Handoff from the gun. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. UConn going back to work on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Reeder. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Looking for a man. It's McDonald. Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the stick. Huskies want to move quickly.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it down the field. Touchdown, Huskies! Ball into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
There's 2 guys on. None of them tried to finish at the ball. And then when they finally hit this fool, he bounces off it like it's nothing. While making, fuck out of here, bro. Don't kiss my ass. I ain't playing defense with
quickly tune up that much yardage. Defense is going to get something figured out.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
And I have to.
The Florida International
struggle.
back on the field.
Run, pass,
game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Catching no contested.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Lee. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Crosses the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. FIU set up with another first down. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Sperry. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give out of the gun. Maybe a crease. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Damn.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Like a Chris King. Like a Chris King.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of...
Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And that's a really good job by this defense being down. A big lead, you know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
This time he's got it. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. UConn quick to the line.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch.
Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. Roll his way into the end zone. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
How can a nigga that was 78 speed catch it to me the ball in 88, 87? 89, 90
Back
speed.
to throw, it's Sperry. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Actually picked up yardage on the play. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice.
28-yard rush. Let's go, guys. You fuck y'all. They want these niggas to win so fucking bad, bro. They want to win.
The drive starts from their own
When I was just sitting
25-yard
them
line.
boys just scoring crazy.
From the shotgun,
Look
the
at
inside
the
give.
look at my offensive line.
And he
They're not
never had
even.
a chance.
What are
Just
you
stopped
doing?
cold as soon
What are
as he
y'all
got it.
doing? What are y'all doing? What
As
are
they
y'all
get
doing?
set to
Are
snap
y'all
it
playing the
just
game?
about to reach the end
What
of
are we
the
doing,
quarter.
fellas? I don't understand. What's
Second down, they'll go
going
to
on
the
here?
air.
Y'all not doing shit for me. And
Caught
then
in the backfield, it's
when I make a play,
And brought
the
down. Looks as if
graphics,
that's how we'll end the
the
third.
animation, bro, is just so bad timing.
These wide receivers both big
Like,
parts
why are
of the
you
game
jumping?
plan.
Catch
Here's
and
how they
run the
stack up
fucking
so
ball,
far.
bro. Just catch the ball. You ain't got to jump. I'm not even passing it that high. Slows down the timing, all that, just so he can get the tackle.
Not only is the
You could have ran the ball.
score
Keep
on
going,
their
bro.
side, but so too is time as we open the 4th.
They sabotage every fucking thing just so they can win. They sabotage all the little shit. And
he was hit just as he released
y'all
it.
get on my nerves on this offensive line, bro. Y'all are not protecting me for nothing.
Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Y'all not helping me, bro.
Fields the punt and tries to work
I
it
love
the
how they
other
just
way.
always get the bounce off my tackles, bro. I love it. That's why I don't fucking play defense, bro. They bounce off every tackle, but they're perfect on their tackles. They get to tackle me perfectly, but they bouncing off all my shit.
Ford International
Even when
comes
I'm
out to
squared
start
up
this
with
drive.
it. Like, come
They didn't
on,
get
y'all.
much done the last time they
Big
had
hit
it. They
sticks,
punted away
nothing.
from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finding a way to
And they
put that
juicing
foot
up
in the ground
99,
and
bro.
get
They
it up to the
juicing him up.
37-yard
He
line.
ain't even like that.
They can really be aggressive
They
after that
juicing this
last
nigga
play.
up.
It's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, that's why you
They
miss him.
knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Sperry.
What is this nigga doing?
He'll loft one deep down
And
the
then he
left
throws
side.
it so fucking
And it's picked off.
far.
That's the turnover they desperately needed.
God damn!
He stopped, but not before.
You had all that space in between to throw, and you throw it 20 fucking miles, 20 fucking yards ahead of him. It's like they purposely do stupid shit like this so they can get back in the game. I had a good lead, but they just like to let shit happen, bro. They just love to let shit happen. Fuck ass nigga. Fuck out of here,
Got him
bro.
down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd
God
hoped for.
damn,
Now
this
1st
game
and
is
10
so
from the
fucking
40.
stupid and annoying sometimes.
Now the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this
They
offense.
want
with a
to
fresh
injure my
set of
quarterback
downs.
so bad.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete
Blasted as he lets it go. That boy been getting hit all game, bro. They're not helping me, bro.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes
They're not even
focused,
helping
find the
me
big
like
fella to
this
go
now.
make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
The give to the back. There's a crease. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Yeah, I'm not playing fucking defense either. Do it with the computer, man.
The give to the back.
Come
Tackled
on.
there by the defense.
Y'all are not doing your job
Really
on the
nice job by this defense.
offensive line.
First down was
You're
not
not
successful to get the
blocking
second and short.
anybody,
Those are
bro.
downs where they can be really
What are
aggressive
y'all
on
doing?
offense
What are we
and take advantage. So you
what
gotta
am I
know
paying
how
you
to
guys?
play it. But they did
What
a
am I
good
scouting you
job playing the
niggas for?
run,
What the fuck are
protecting
y'all
themselves
doing?
against the
Why
pass,
does EA
and now
sabotage
forcing
that
a
shit
third
so
down.
much, bro?
Back to
They
throw.
make all
It's
this shit
Barry.
perfect, but then they sabotage your shit.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
All this
And
shit be
that's a play
perfect.
on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split
They
second
have to
more
do a
time
better
complete that throw,
job
but they couldn't do it.
protecting the quarterback, bro. They suck.
Hauls it in the
They
first
suck
down
at
and more.
protecting the quarterback.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Let's get this fucking win.
They want to
God
throw it.
damn.
Bring in the heat.
Suck it. Protecting
Incomplete.
the
He had to get
quarterback.
rid of it before he
You
wanted to. The
bitches
defense put the
don't
heat on.
protect.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these
What are y'all
opportunities
doing?
in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
He pushes it forward all the way to
Y'all
the
not doing
2-yard
shit y'all
line.
supposed to be doing.
Finding it tough to make
They're about to get
positive
fucking
yardage.
knocked
Now
out.
third and goal from
Because
the
y'all can't
2.
protect. Look at the offensive line
Knock him
getting
down for a loss
roll
of a
graded. Like,
So the
it's
defense
3
trying to
offensive linemen on the
maximize their
floor.
clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming.
On the
These are
floor.
the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense,
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, FIU. They move on top here in the fourth.
what a great game. Tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big
Y'all
play?
dealing with my
They
computer
come up
defense.
with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get
Got him
tight.
going
The
next to you,
score's
though.
tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Lang.
That's what I'm saying.
Gets it across the 20 to the
I'm not
21.
good with it. Yeah, took all the time. Oh, you couldn't get it done? So sad.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work.
Okay.
One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, and walk out with the W.
Running out the clock,
why
a
is-
mere
why is the
formality
clock not
between
speeding
them
up?
and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
This is exactly where this squad wanted to be. You get through the first part of the season and the jitters and learning the squad start to get down the road in the season, and you want to be undefeated. They are. All their dreams very much in front of them.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Makes the grab. They stop it short, and now
They ain't got no timeout, so it doesn't matter. Bitches. I'm gonna do it. They be trying to cheat you. Knowing that I'm better than the kid. Knowing that I'm better. They gonna try to cheat you. Knowing that I'm better. I be seeing the shit. I be seeing the shit before it be happening. They will try to teach you some quick about here. I don't know if I'm meeting any of these hoes though, cause my recruiting is terrible. These guys don't really sign. Can y'all give me some more hours, please? Damn, bro. Probably won't be able to get some of these boys.